So we're here in Los Angeles, and what a great place to end the holiday. So I just thought I'd sum up what we've actually done, starting with how many miles that we've actually covered. So the miles, I've still got drive to LAX tomorrow, but we're on 3,947, so we're almost 4,000 miles. Gas prices, okay, we did 18 fill-ups and we've spent $423. Okay, so the number of states that we travelled through was 9 states, but we also went to Massachusetts, so that was 10. A highlight, I think, for me of the trip was Miami Beach at night, all the colours and the Everglades. Worst moment of the trip has got to be the Florida Panhandle, the thunderstorm that we had there. Car breakdown in Las Vegas wasn't a good time. It's when the engine management come on and failed. Unfortunately, Glenn had to leave us in Las Vegas due to family issues, so he didn't make the trip to Los Angeles here. And obviously originally when we come here we got stuck in Boston because the weather down in South Florida was so bad with thunderstorms. Flight got cancelled, so we ended up doing a night in Boston. We made the decision to leave out New Orleans, and instead of New Orleans we did an extra night in Miami, which is our favourite coast, the Atlantic coast or the Pacific coast. I think it's got to be the Pacific coast. So we followed Interstate 10 from Lake City, Florida, all the way to Phoenix. Hotels that we stayed in, we stayed at the Quality Inn Doral at Miami Airport. And then we travelled up to the Florida Panhandle, stayed at the Super 8 in a place called Mariana. We then travelled across to just outside of Houston, Texas, stopped in a Super 8. We then continued throughout Texas, big journey to New Mexico, Las Cruces, and we stayed in the Super 8. We then continued to the Red Feather Inn Grand Canyon, over to Las Vegas, stayed at the Travelodge, and then over to here in Glendale, Los Angeles, we're staying at the Vagabond Inn. Absolutely amazed how big Texas was. Took 2 days to get through, and how the country changed. It was very green all through Florida, through Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, until we got into Houston and got north of Houston, and then it went a lot more desert area. The weather was very, very hot and humid in Miami, and it was cool and sunny throughout the rest of it. We had a terrible dust storm in Las Vegas. So remember how the film began. So we started off in Miami, Florida, Miami Beach, walked up Miami Beach, visited the Everglades. We did 2 trips to the Everglades, visited Miami, Key Biscayne, and the marketplace in Miami. So we really enjoyed the Miami area. And then we continued, we left Miami and we headed up to Palm Beach, Mar-a-Lago, and then up to the Orlando area and up to the Florida Panhandle where we stayed the night. We continued into Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and drove all through Texas, into New Mexico, into Arizona, through Nevada, and then into California, and we find ourselves now here in Los Angeles. So it's been an absolutely amazing trip. So we've actually done it coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, Florida to the state of California. Hope you've all enjoyed it. and please make sure you subscribe to our channel. It will really help us out. Like, comment, share with your friends, and we will see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be.